All right, 49 after 7, Wizards of Weekend. As we jump back into the normal routine, only to be interrupted next week by Thanksgiving.
I'm never coming here again. Did you miss me?
I did. We did miss you very, very much. Hey, before you start, I wanted to remind everybody. Normally, I don't make a pick. Really, I
really don't.
I make fun of your picks.
He's a surly, desultory, non-fun having.
Yeah, you throw stuff out, I mock it.
Yes,
that's normally the way.
John tries to help. You mock.
I mock. I'm the mocker. Well, I wanted to tell everybody, if you've got nothing to do on Friday night.
Yeah.
The Coast Guard Academy is having a big boxing event.
Oh, cool.
Where the Coast Guard, they box against, like, the Army.
Oh,
and
man.
they have, like, and it becomes literally a bloodbath. But really, it's a lot of fun. And it's all happening 7 o'clock over at the Coast Guard Academy, and it's free. So if you like boxing,
a bloodbath. And Tiatam.
And I'm not saying a word here, so I'm going to be really good.
Yeah, that's good. So go check that out. That's one of the things I want you to go see. What do you got?
Well, I'm still sitting here trying to shake off images of the Civil War here, Antietam, Gettysburg, Shiloh, the blood and the death. Speaking of the armed forces, though.
Okay.
Saturday at the Guard Arts Center, the GIs of Comedy are coming, and this is a group of active or former military that have gone into comedy, and they perform all over the world, mostly military bases, but also, as was Saturday at the Guard, they do civilian gigs. And these are guys that literally started doing stand-up as therapy for post-traumatic stress disorder, because these are guys that saw some brutal stuff in Iraq and Afghanistan. So and they're very funny. My friend Christy Dorsey interviewed them, and it's got a story coming out in the day paper tomorrow, and she said they were hilarious, and I proofread the copy, so that's a good thing.
That sounds good.
And they got a nice ticket deal for active military and their families. So.
Did they beat each other up at the end?
No, that is only at the Coast Guard.
If you want blood, you go Friday, and then you want non-blood to go Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
Military weekend. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
So I heard Bruce Flax, my pal, from Foxwoods on earlier, and they've got So You Think You Can Dance, right? At the MGM Grand Saturday. And so I think that's our cover story of Night and Day. And Christy interviewed the winner, the male winner, who was a guy named Shahan Westby Chop. Now you figure that one out, but the dude can dance, right?
If you say so.
You don't care about that?
I don't watch the show. My wife loves that show.
I thought you said that.
Yeah. I was trying to get Bruce to give me free tickets, but he didn't. He didn't bite on that one.
He's probably listening right now, and I'll bet you get an email with an attachment.
Maybe. With free tickets.
Front row.
Happens to me a lot.
Well, you're a special guy.
You gotta make sure they treat me right. Otherwise, it'll be a bloodbath.
There'll be a bloodbath tomorrow night at the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun if someone tries to take my seats to Fountains of Wayne.
Wow.
Do you like Fountains of Wayne?
I think they're safe. I'm guessing your seats are safe.
Neither of you have ever heard of Fountains of Wayne?
No.
You hate us, don't you? You hate us, don't you?
No. You got other things going on.
Just because it'll be you in the Wolf Den and Fountains of Wayne and no one else.
Fountains of Wayne is one of the great power pop bands of all time. They got a new album out. You don't even remember Stacy's Mom? That song?
Oh, I do remember that song. Yeah. Sure I do.
As usual, that was never in my wildest dreams would I said that's the greatest song, but it became the big hit. But just effortlessly great songs from Fountains of Wayne, and they're going to be there tomorrow night. And they're funny songs, too.
How old are they?
They're probably in their 40s now.
All right.
Great band.
Do you feel like we're Rick's classless friends? Everyone has to have a couple of those people.
What I feel like is Rick comes in here and he's so utterly disappointed with when he gives us these great things to go see, and we have absolutely no idea what he's
talking about. I'm a cardiologist, like he expects, like you would expect that I would be, cultured, and really I'm, eating pizza and drinking Mai Tais.
You are beyond cultured. I happen to be a music nut, the sort of guy that would leave a Hawaii festival to go watch the Cream on Ed Sullivan. So,
is it the Cream or just Cream?
that's an interesting question. I think I'm going to go with the Cream, but I think if you ask Jack Bruce or Ginger Baker, they might say Cream.
I think it's just Cream. I'm going to be honest with you. I think, ladies and gentlemen, they don't say the Cream.
Right.
It is Cream.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the cover. No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
All right.
Donnie McCaslin Group tonight, one of the great post-bop tenor saxophone players in the Oasis room at the Guard. Tiny room, great intimate atmosphere. The guy has a great band. He can bring it. That's good, right?
Yeah, sure.
You don't care about any of these.
I don't know who that is.
He's only thinking about a bloodbath Friday night.
That's all I can think.
That's all it's
I'm thinking about, I'm trying to find Fountains of Wayne information that I can share with you. I don't know anything about. It's like you're talking Chinese.
I think he's given up on us because we're so pathetic this morning. He's thinking of the next interview or something.
Doug Johnson, everybody coming up in 15 minutes. Hang on.
How much time?
Author Doug Johnson and Senator Joe Marco.
Don't hit mute. Don't turn the radio off.
You have plenty of time. Absolutely.
Because the chorus of Westerly Sunday.
I love that.
Are you serious?
I am being serious. I think they're
they're fabulous, and they have a new music director, Andrew Howell. Years and years, George Kent ran that organization. He founded it, ran it wonderfully. He retired. Much peace and happiness to him. And Andrew Howell, who started out in his teens singing, met his future wife as a member of the chorus of Westerly. He's the new creative director, and they have a nice program on Sunday afternoon, so that's worth seeing.
I actually think that he's going to be on the afternoon show today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
With Mark Sullivan. Yes, I do believe that.
Really cool guy. So, and then the Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra carries on their season Saturday night at the Guard Arts Center. So I've given you guys
Wow.
a lot to think about. And today's live lunch break. That used to be on the front. We got paying ads now. That's pretty cool. The acoustic duo A2Z will be there. So it's been good to get back to live lunch break.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And you're actually back in action.
I am. I have to wear sweats so I don't look. I look like a softball coach instead of someone that's trying to actually present a dignified front. But, so my pick, personally, all those things are good, but I'm going to Fountains of Wayne.
All right. And would you go to anything that he'd mentioned? No.
Yeah, I think the comedy. I think I love comedy.
Gia's a comedy.
I'm going to the Bloodbath over at the Coast Guard Academy.
So we presented a nice
something for everybody.
Yeah,
absolutely, no question about it. Hey, before I let you both go, because next week we won't be here.
Right.
Anything special that you do, Rick, for Thanksgiving?
Let's see. Because I'm going. My wife's vegetarian. We're going to the home of two friends that are good pals. They're both vegetarians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a cauliflower.
Stop by our house. We'll feed you some meat.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're going to a vegetarian Thanksgiving? That's fine. I think that's noble of you. I like that.
There'll be a lot of really good vegetables. Root vegetables. I'm gonna bring some ribs.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't bring any meat into that house, right? That's the deal.
I'm gonna slaughter a goat in the front yard and rotisserie.
Just bring a rotisserie chicken.
What do you do, John?
Eat massive amounts of
with your family.
Yeah.
Is it at the house? Is it at the Foley compound?
I think it is going to be. Yeah.
What about you, Larry?
We go to our moms. It's probably our most fun holiday of the year, at least for me, because
You get both moms.
Actually, the mother-in-law comes to my mom's house.
Great.
Awesome.
It becomes a huge party. Of course, my mom's Italian, so she literally makes a ton of food. There's a pie for every person. There's like 12 pies.
And the Patriots are playing. You mentioned that.
And the Patriots
this is like the perfect day.
It is a perfect day. I agree with that.
Well, I'll be thinking of you guys as I pile into my third helping of rutabaga.
Where are you going, though? You can't come over to the house, man.
No, these are Jim and Phoebe are dear friends of ours, and we're.
Yeah, but you and your lovely wife, and I don't know Jim and Phoebe, so I'd rather they wait outside. But you guys can come over. And
so do you do the meatballs too, like the Italian?
My mother cooks a turkey and a ham and squash and
stuffing and potatoes
and stuffing.
It's like it's a starch day. It's a day dedicated to starch.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Back in Dallas, my parents would have thrown down the oyster stuffing and the turkey. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you're going to have nice Brussels sprouts this time.
I know.
Rick,
I'm going to glue them in the shape of a turkey.
all right, guys. Rick will be here